Northern Arizona is a forested area, and with hunting season slowing down, NAZ reporter Mayson Agnew sat down with the coordinator of Game and Fish to tell us a little more of what to expect throughout the year.
I'm here with Pat Madden, a Game and Fish commissioner, who's going to talk about some of the issues that's facing Game and Fish. Thanks for joining us, Pat.
Thanks for the offer.
All right, so my first question regards the recent controversy, and it's not even that recent, it's been going on for a while, about the reintroduction of wolves to Northern Arizona.
Yeah, the federal government, U.S. Fish and Wildlife, the Game and Fish Commission, Forest Service, all entered into an agreement in 1978 to reintroduce the Mexican gray wolf, which is a subspecies of the gray wolf, back into Arizona. And since that time, we have 75 wolves out in the wild, and they're in a confined area. And now there's the federal government is of the mind that they maybe would like to get out of managing wolves and then turning it over to the state. And they're also looking at expanding the controlled area to even a larger area. Now, this has brought on some consternation for the people who live in this, quote, new controlled area. And last month we had a big meeting up in at Honda, just outside of Pine Top, with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service regarding the release or the expanded release of the wolves into this area. And as you can imagine, ranchers and other people in the area are concerned.
And another issue that's causing concern for Flagstaff residents is the feeding ban that was recently enacted. Could you kind of talk about that as well?
Sure. The several neighbors in the area filed complaints with the police department last year sometime regarding residents feeding animals and drawing animals into their neighborhood, and they didn't like that. And the city came to us, the Game and Fish, and we worked with the city and the city police department on enacting an ordinance. And what our concern is we feel it's detrimental to the wildlife to have them being fed or relying on one human for their source of food.
Okay. And then one final question before we let you go. What kind of hunting violations do you normally see as a Game and Fish commissioner?
Well, a lot of them are what we call illegal takes. They either shoot the wrong species, for which they have a license for, or they shoot a species without a license, or another big issue we're seeing lately is we're finding people who are living in two states, for example, California and Arizona, buying tags, resident tags, in both states, as opposed to in one state non-resident and the other state resident. And of course, you know, there's quite a price difference.
Yeah.
So we check that quite closely.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Pat, and we'll keep you updated on any issues regarding Game and Fish in the future.